Hello twin flames and welcome to the Divine Masculine message for Sunday. So in the Divine Feminine reading today we had the squirrel coming up. The squirrel is a symbol of gathering information and knowledge, but also about good news and having more fun and adventure. So I want to bring in the Animal Totems Oracle for the masculine today. So what animal guide is around the masculine today and why? Here we go, straight out the deck. So the first card we've got is the dove. Wow. So the masculine may be feeling more peaceful today. And I feel that's because they are taking themselves out of any stressful situations. I feel they've been having some solitude energy around them, moving away from anything stressful. So, they just may be having some time out today to go out in nature, maybe to sleep a little bit longer. Maybe they're at work, so they're busy. But whatever they're doing, they're looking for peace. And especially in karmic situations, I feel there's been a lot of arguments and pettiness and drama, and they're trying to keep out of that. So they are shielding themselves from negativity, and that's bringing in peace. So the dove is representing peace of the deepest kind. And I feel this is also a big sign that the masculines have been sleeping a lot better. Because they have been having some sleepless nights and some rough times. So they've been sleeping a little bit better. So I feel that your masculine may have slept quite deeply last night or intensely. Maybe they were having, very intense or vivid dreams about you and about the future because they allowed themselves to fall into that deep sleep. She soothes out, this is the dove, but this is also you, the Divine Feminine. She soothes and quietens our worries or our troubled thoughts. And what I'm feeling with this is, this dove is saying, I'm soothing and quieting your worried or troubled thoughts in your mind. But that's you. When the masculine's connecting with you, Divine Feminine, when he's dreaming about you, when he's feeling your presence in his life through, love that you're sending to him or your presence around him, he feels the soothing energy of you. They're giving me a song today for the masculines, the way they see the Divine Feminine, bridge over troubled water. So they see you as a bridge. They see you as somewhere they can go to be more at peace, to feel soothed. Your energy soothes your masculine and you help them to see through their worries and their troubles. And it says, enabling us to find renewal in the silence of the mind. So there's a renewal coming from the silence, and I'm really feeling that today. So, let this reassure you that if your masculine's being quiet, silent, distant, he's needed that time to feel your energy and your presence in a different way, in a spiritual sense, to soothe his mind, to soothe his heart, to calm his emotions. And there's bringing in a renewal. So there's a renewal coming from the silence. It says, allow the dove to bring in a peace to help you go about your day calmly and with purpose. And I feel when you're around your masculine, you help them to feel calmer and to move around their day towards their purpose. So this is also how you make them feel. Their life works better with you in it. And sometimes they have to go into the silence to realise that. They just don't work properly without you, Divine Feminine. Even the body doesn't work right without you. So we've also got the cow for the masculine, and the cows are about nourishment. So the masculines learn on this journey to give back to themselves. They learn to take the lead in the connection by moving towards you. And they learn that when you take that step back and allow them to contact you. But they are also learning to put themselves first through nourishment. So often on this journey, the masculine gets sucked into things. They just go with the flow. Whereas they should be standing up for what they believe in and what they truly want. They just kind of let life pass them by sometimes, which means if they're in a marriage or a relationship, they just allow it to remain where it is, stuck, stagnant, kind of harbouring negativity. And they don't really do anything about it until they have to. And they are doing something about it now. So he's saying to you, I am now beginning to nourish myself and give back to myself and look after myself. And that's powerful because that means he's also going to give back to you because you are one. So when he gives to himself, he's also giving to you. And he knows he wants to be in a place of power where he can equally give to you in equal measure. It says, connected to Mother Earth, the cow reminds you to nourish yourself physically, mentally, and emotionally. So the masculines are making sure they have that time where they can have some peace and quiet. You know, I am seeing as well masculines doing things where they're getting away. So they may be getting away. Maybe there's holidays coming up for them, or they're having time alone, or they're definitely doing things like sleeping on the sofa, especially if they're in a toxic relationship, or, you know, they're going outdoors into the garden or in a shed or for a drive, or, you know, they're getting away from stress, and that's how they're nourishing themselves. They may be nourishing themselves physically by exercising, maybe going to the gym, you know, or doing some kind of sport or something that calms the mind, even things like golf, or, you know, things that relax them. But definitely as well wanting to look after themselves better. So giving back to themselves, maybe nourishing the body with better food, more vegetables, fruit, more water, and cutting out, you know, what is that they're giving me the word. I mean, the angels don't swear, never swear on this channel, but they are giving me the word crap. You know, they're cutting out the crap, they're cutting out the things that don't serve them. You know, things that they are putting into their physical self, but also negative energy. You know, they're also wanting, thank you angels, this is what they're telling me, they're wanting to cut the crap, which means they don't want to hurt you anymore. They don't want to mess you around. They want to cut all of that out, and they want to be very clear and, you know, powerful in their words to you. They want to be very clear with their actions towards you. So they're starting to nourish themselves, which is also nourishing the connection. And the silence helps with that. And mentally, this means no more stress, no more overthinking. You know, no more going over and over and over and over and over something, instead making a decision and following through on that decision. It says, if you neglect the basics, it will be impossible for you to live happily and thrive. And the masculines have been neglecting the basics, the foundation of your future, the foundation of your love, and they don't want to do that anymore. They don't want to neglect it, they want to build it. It says, ask yourself if you're eating well, drinking enough water, and taking enough exercise to keep your mind, body, and spirit balanced and alert. So they're really taking a look at their life and their own self. And if the masculines have been ill, you know, if they've been through ascension or they've been through something physically, it's really give them a wake-up call, especially if they've been dealing with the loss of a loved one through an illness, or, you know, even a friend, if a friend's been ill or something's happened around them, it's give them a wake-up call. And it's reminding you that's also what the pandemic brought in. You know, in 2020, there was a big global wake-up call where everyone was waking up to the truth. You know, not being able to live the lifestyle, not being able to run away and hide, not being able to run away from problems, having to face everything head on. And we've also got the otter for inner child. And I love this because the message for the feminine today is about the inner child, about the squirrel bringing in more fun and being more playful. And the otter is also bringing this in for the divine masculine, because the masculines want to venture too. The masculines want a new beginning too. They want a fresh start. They don't want to waste any more years living a lie. It says the otter spirit animal most commonly represents the inner child within you. She celebrates joy in the simple things. And I love that because you, remember, are an inspiration to your masculine. And you, the divine feminine, celebrate joy in the simple things. And you have passion for the things that your heart desires and the freedom to do what your instincts are telling you to do. Now that's a quality that your masculine loves about you. The fact that you feel free and that you are authentic and living life to the full and doing you. So the masculine here is kind of celebrating you and celebrating the divine feminine energy within themselves to find joy in simple things, to follow the heart and to move towards what their heart desires, which is you and a fresh start, and to be free, you know, to move out of shackles and binds and chains and, you know, things they feel stuck in. Take the time to allow yourself the pleasure of relaxing and letting go of life's responsibility for a while at least. So this is going to be a day where they are moving away from drama. They're moving away from stress, either by isolating themselves, going somewhere by themselves, or just having a bit of silence. So, don't take it personally today if your masculine seems to be quiet, because it's actually bringing in power. It's bringing in renewal. It's allowing him what he needs, which is nourishment today. And we've got the rabbit for encouragement. And I love the rabbit because the rabbit is about rebirth. Think about Easter. We have the Easter bunny. The bunny rabbit or the rabbit is all about leaps of faith and moving forward and magic. We pull a rabbit out of the magician's hat. So this is about magic coming into the connection and encouragement. And the masculines are encouraged by this love. They are encouraged by their dreams and their desires and the way they feel you. It says if you're connected to the rabbit, you are a clever and creative being. But you may be working to overcome fear and anxiety. And that sums the masculine up to a T. They are very clever, very intelligent. They are very creative beings because they are part of you. But they also get overwhelmed with fear and anxiety. The rabbit teaches us to overcome irrational fear while still protecting ourselves from harm. So remember, the silence is also protection. A delay is also protection. It's delayed with love. So remember, it can be risky not to act on your dreams, ideas and plans. So what the angels are saying to the masculine is, it can be risky to act on your dreams, ideas and plans, but it's more risky not to. Because if the masculine stop themselves from following their heart, what will they do? Where will they be? They'll be stuck in a rut. They'll be in an unhappy situation. They'll be wasting more time. So the masculine is kind of looking at his life today thinking, okay, I need to nourish myself and find peace and clarity and calm energy to be able to take that leap towards you. So I feel this is a super positive message as we prepare for a new week about the new week ahead, bringing in powerful change. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon. And you may see the rabbit, the dove, the cow or the otter, as well as the squirrel, as great symbols of gates. Thank you, gates opening to your future. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.